50, Austin Reeves. Reeves quietly turned into one of the most reliable scorers in the league. He played every game, started all 73, and put up over 20 points a night while shooting efficiently from everywhere. He knocked down 200 threes, finished top 10 in Lakers single-season history, and hit nearly 88% of his free throws. His minutes spiked, and he didn't disappear in crunch time. He actually got more looks than anyone on the roster not named LeBron James. Playing next to Luka and LeBron, he still created for others. Almost 6 assists per game, with a usage rate just shy of 24%. His defense improved, and he's fully earned that third option spot. 49, OG. OG started all 74 games, averaging 18 points, nearly 5 rebounds, and 1.5 steals per game on almost 48% shooting. He logged over 36 minutes a night and knocked down nearly 38% of his threes. His true shooting reached almost 60%, and he posted over 6 total win shares with a turnover rate under 9%. In the playoffs, his scoring dipped slightly, but he played over 39 minutes per game and dropped 29 points in Game 1 against Boston. His defense stayed elite. Now locked into a 5-year deal, he's New York's key two-way piece going forward. 48, Desmond Bane. Bane put together a strong season with Memphis, averaging over 19 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists, while shooting nearly 39% from deep. His true shooting sat right at 60%, and he barely turned the ball over, despite carrying a usage above 23%. He finished with over 3 win shares and top 10 free throw percentage in the league. His rebounding rate and assist percentage showed he's more than just a scorer. Defensively, he posted a solid steal rate and added nearly 1 block per game. After being traded to Orlando, he'll join a young core where his spacing, handle, and defense can thrive next to Paolo and Franz. 47, Jalen Johnson. Johnson started all 36 games he played and delivered a breakout season before injuring his shoulder. He averaged nearly 19 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists while shooting 50% from the field. His true shooting hit almost 57%, and he racked up over 1 steal and 1 block per game. At 6'9", with a nearly 7-foot wingspan, he defended 4 positions and led Atlanta in touches. His assist rate topped 20%, showing how much he controlled the offense alongside Trae Young. Atlanta locked him in with a 5-year deal worth $150 million. Once healthy, he's expected to lead both scoring and defense. 46, Franz. Franz averaged over 24 points per game with nearly 5 rebounds and 5 assists, leading Orlando in scoring and usage. He played 60 games and logged almost 34 minutes a night. His true shooting was just under 56%, even as his three-point percentage dipped below 30. Despite that, he hit over 87% from the line and maintained high-level efficiency. His assist rate climbed to over 26%, showing off his expanded playmaking. In the playoffs, he scored nearly 26 points per game against Boston. Now signed to a massive extension and paired with Desmond Bane, Franz's two-way versatility and defense will anchor Orlando's rise. 45, Scotty Barnes. Barnes averaged nearly 19 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists across 65 starts, showing two-way ability at high usage. His assist rate was nearly 28%, and he added over 1 steal and 1 block per game. While his three-point shot struggled at just over 27%, he remained productive by focusing on drives and mid-range looks. His field goal percentage dropped, but his impact stayed strong thanks to a low turnover rate and constant defense pressure. Toronto gave him a 5-year extension worth over $220 million, confirming his role as their top option. At just 23, he's their core leader going forward. 44, Aaron Gordon. Gordon played 51 games and started 42, shooting over 52% from the field and nearly 44% from 3. His true shooting was a ridiculous 65%, and he had the best defensive rating on Denver's roster. His usage was low, but his impact, massive. He delivered a net rating of plus 8.5 with excellent defense and corner shooting. In the playoffs, he averaged over 37 minutes, hitting a game-winning dunk and a clutch 3. Denver extended him for 4 years at over $130 million. At 29, he's still a core piece and a nightmare on defense. 43, Tyler Hero. Hero played 77 games and started each one, averaging nearly 24 points, over 5 rebounds, and 5 assists per game. He shot 47% from the field, nearly 38% from 3, and 87% at the line. His true shooting reached over 60%, and his assist rate hit over 26%. He posted a plus 3.5 box plus minus, and surprisingly, a plus 3.1 on the defense side. He won the three-point contest and made his first All-Star appearance. Hero's also eligible for a massive extension. With his new two-way value, he's now Miami's centerpiece scorer, 42. Trey Murphy. Murphy was New Orleans' top scorer before his season ended early with a shoulder injury. He averaged over 21 points per game, shot nearly 36% from three, and hit almost 89% from the line. His usage jumped, but he kept his efficiency nearly untouched. He's 6'8" with a 7-foot wingspan, giving him size few wings can match. He hit 3 threes a night, pulled down 5 rebounds, and racked up over 1 steal per game. He's not a shutdown guy yet, but the Pelicans' defense without Herbert Jones cratered. His extension locked him in, and he'll enter next season as Zion's perfect floor spacer. 41. Zubac. Zubac played 80 games, averaged nearly 17 points and over 12 rebounds per game, and led the league in total boards. He shot over 62% from the field and posted a true shooting percentage above 66. His net rating hit plus 20.4, among the best in the league, and he added 2.7 assists per game while holding a defensive rating below 109. He logged over 32 minutes a night and earned all defensive second-team honors. He signed a 3-year deal worth almost $60 million. As the Clippers' anchor, his rebounding and defense are elite. Heading into next season, 40. LaMelo Ball. His 24 and 25 season might have ended early, but he still made noise. Averaging 25 points and 7 assists in just 47 games, he became the first Hornets player ever to hit those marks in a single year. He led the league in fourth quarter scoring and had one of the highest usage rates among guards. He wasn't just chucking shots either. His efficiency held up under all that volume. Even his defense was better, finishing with the best defensive rating of his career. At just 23, he's already carrying the entire offense, dictating pace and showing growth on both ends. 39. Men Thompson. Year 2 brought a massive leap across the board. He averaged 14 points, 8 rebounds, and nearly 4 assists, while still playing tough defense with 1.3 steals and 1.3 blocks per game. His efficiency climbed past 60 true shooting, and he improved from deep while nearly doubling his three-point percentage. He took home a Defensive Player of the Month honor in January and landed on the all-defensive first team. At 22, he's already a key piece for a 52-win team. His wingspan, quickness, and vertical pop let him guard everywhere, throwing a growing role in a value rookie contract, and he's hard to ignore. 38. Sengun. He played 76 games, started everyone, and averaged 19 points, 10 rebounds, and nearly 5 assists. His passing was wild for a center, with nearly 25% of team buckets coming off his passes. He ranked top 10 in rebounding, hit over 54 true shooting, and posted over 8 win shares. Defense, best rating of his career. His playoff numbers jumped even higher, with over 20 points and nearly 12 boards per game. He also made his first All-Star team, and Houston gave him a 5-year extension worth $185 million. He's just 22 and already one of the most complete centers in the league. 37. Derek White. He started all 76 games and averaged over 33 minutes, 16 points, and nearly 5 assists per night. He set a new Celtics record for threes in a season and shot 38% from deep. His true shooting topped 60%, and his win shares climbed to 8.5. Defense, all defensive second team. He stayed durable, reliable, and efficient, with the versatility to guard multiple spots. In the playoffs, his scoring jumped to nearly 19 points per game. He signed a 4-year deal worth $125 million, keeping him locked into Boston's core. He's easily one of the smartest, most well-rounded guards in the league right now. 36. Julius Randle. After landing in Minnesota, he started 69 games and logged over 32 minutes a night, putting up nearly 19 points, 7 rebounds, and close to 5 assists. His shooting numbers were strong, hitting nearly 49% from the field, over 34% from deep, and 80% at the line. He stepped up in the playoffs with 22 points per game on 62% true shooting. That postseason run ended in the conference finals, but it cemented his new role. At age 30, he signed a 3-year, $100 million extension, showing he's not fading. He's still a vital piece on a contending Western squad. 35. Bam. He played 78 games and averaged 18 points, 10 rebounds, and over 4 assists while anchoring Miami's defense with a 111 rating. He shot nearly 49% from the field and nearly 36% from deep, his best season shooting threes. His usage climbed to 24%, and he still managed a strong true shooting mark over 56%. He grabbed 749 rebounds, ranked 10th in the league, and led all Heat players in total minutes. He signed a 3-year, $166 million extension in June. He's reliable, versatile, and still elite heading into year 9. 34. Sabonis. He started 70 games and led the league with 13.9 rebounds per game while dishing out 6 assists and scoring 19 points on 65% true shooting. He had 61 double-doubles and 10 triple-doubles, ranking second behind Nikola Jokic. His passing was elite for a big with 26% assist rate, and he maintained a player efficiency rating of nearly 23. He shot over 41% from deep and 75% from the line. He added 10 win shares and a +5 box plus minus. He's Sacramento's engine, blending rebounding, playmaking, and scoring with unmatched consistency heading into next season. 33. Chet Holmgren. He only played 32 games in the regular season after a pelvic fracture, but still averaged 15 points, 8 rebounds, and over 2 blocks with 25% usage and nearly 60% true shooting. Then the playoffs happened. He played in all 23 games as Oklahoma City won the title, averaging over 15 points and nearly 9 rebounds. In Game 7 of the finals, he had 18 points, 8 boards, and 5 blocks, setting the finals record for blocks in a Game 7. At 23, he's now locked into a 5-year, $250 million deal. He's their defensive anchor and playoff-proven difference maker. 32. Tyrese Maxey. In 52 games, he started everyone and handled nearly 30% of the team's offense. He averaged just under 20 points with elite shooting splits, hitting over 56% true shooting, and nearly 44% of his attempts coming from deep. His turnover rate stayed below 10%, while his assist rate climbed to 28%. In the playoffs, he played 44 minutes per game and scored nearly 30 points a night while adding almost 7 assists. He shot 40% from deep in that series. His playoff box plus minus hit +5. His usage, efficiency, and growth make him a top-tier guard entering next season. 31. Morant. In 50 games, he averaged 23 points, over 7 assists, and 4 rebounds in just 30 minutes per game. His usage rate hit 32%, and he still managed over 56% true shooting. He posted a player efficiency rating of 19 and assisted on over a third of team possessions. His playoff run was short, getting swept in the first round, and he exited Game 3 with a hip injury. That same injury led him to cut down on dunk, a big shift in his style. Still, he signed a $231 million deal, and he's very much still Memphis' offensive leader. 30. James Harden. He started 79 games and averaged nearly 23 points, almost 9 assists, and 6 rebounds, while leading the Clippers' offense. He shot over 35% from deep, nearly 87% from the line, and logged more than 35 minutes per game. Over half his shots came from beyond the arc, and his assist rate hit 36%. He made the All-NBA third team and tied for first in playoff assists at over 9 per game. In Game 6 against Denver, he dropped 28 points and 8 assists. At age 35, he re-signed for $81 million. Still efficient, still producing, and still elite. 29. Zion Williamson. Zion's season was short, but loud. He played just 30 games, but still led New Orleans in scoring with 24.6 points per game while shooting nearly 60% true shooting. That's heavy usage with serious efficiency. Add 7.2 rebounds, 5.3 assists, and you've got a mismatch nightmare. He's still only 24 years old, and when healthy, he's a top 10 caliber force. His PER was 27.3, and his box, plus minus, sat at +7. The back contusion shut him down early, and the missed games clause left his next 3 contract years non-guaranteed, but the Pelicans still want him. If he's available, they're building around him. 28. Jamal Murray. Murray played 67 games and averaged 21.4 points, 6 assists, and nearly 4 rebounds per game while shooting over 58% true shooting. That's just solid, high-efficiency work from a guard who's never chasing headline. He's a big part of Denver's offense and knows how to run things behind Jokic. In the playoffs, he stepped up again, dropping over 21 points per game across 14 games, logging over 40 minutes a night. His extension locks him in through 2029, and his postseason showed why. He's dependable, skilled, and consistently delivers in big spots. He's not flashy, he's just one of the league's most steady playoff guards. 27. Darius Garland. Garland played 75 games and averaged over 20 points and nearly 7 assists per game while shooting over 40% from 3. That kind of balance, high usage with elite efficiency, fueled the best offense in the league. Cleveland went 64-18, and Garland's playmaking was the motor. He kept his turnover rate under 10% and was selected to his second All-Star game. His playoff run got cut short after just 5 games, slowed by a toe injury that later needed surgery. That's the one concern. Health. He's only played 75 games once in 6 seasons, but if he's back to form, Garland's one of the sharpest floor generals in basketball. 26. De'Aaron Fox. Fox split his season between Sacramento and San Antonio, finishing with 23.5 points and 6.3 assists per game across 62 games. He adapted fast in San Antonio, bumping his assist rate and embracing more off-ball motion next to Wembanyama. His usage stayed high, around 28%, and he shot efficiently with a true shooting mark over 56%. He handled nearly all guard duties before a pinky injury shut him down in March. Even so, he showed he could run the show or slide into a dual guard setup. With a max extension possible and the Spurs publicly backing him, Fox enters next season as a key engine with room to elevate. 25. Jaren Jackson Jr. Jackson played 74 games and averaged 22.2 points, 5.6 rebounds, and 2 assists per game. He blocked 1.5 shots per game and shot nearly 38% from deep. That's rare two-way stuff. His advanced metrics back it all up. His block rate was 4.7%, and Memphis defense fell off when he wasn't on the court. He signed a new deal worth $240 million. Keeping him as Memphis core alongside Morant. He's entering his prime, and his mix of rim protection and shooting is nearly unmatched. He's not flashy, but he's an anchor on both sides of the floor. 24. Jimmy Butler. Butler played 55 games split between Miami and Golden State, averaging 17.5 points, 5.4 rebounds, and 5.4 assists per game. He shot over 50% from the field and finished with a wild 62.6% true shooting mark that led all high-usage wings. After being traded mid-season, he helped Golden State reach the finals, averaging nearly 19 in the playoffs with improved efficiency and a turnover rate under 7%. He signed a 2-year extension worth $121 million, locking him in through 2027. Even at 35, his playmaking, defense, and scoring efficiency keep him firmly in the elite tier. 23. Karl Anthony Towns. Towns played 72 games for the Knicks and averaged 24.4 points and 12.8 rebounds, ranking second in the league. He shot over 42% from three, and his true shooting hit an elite mark of 63%. That's efficiency most guards would kill for, let alone a 7-footer. He also posted over 3 assists per game and logged his first All-NBA selection as a Knick, with New York finishing 51-31 and reaching the Eastern Conference Finals. Towns proved he can anchor a contender. His advanced metrics were strong across the board, and under Mike Brown, his fit looks even sharper next season. 22. Trae Young. Young played 76 games, led the league with 11.6 assists per game, and dropped 24.2 points a night while logging 36 minutes. He had the ball constantly, carrying nearly 30% usage, yet kept his assist rate sky high at over 46%. That's unmatched playmaking volume. His shooting wasn't sharp, just over 41% from the field, but his true shooting still hit 56.7% thanks to high free throw volume and range. He broke franchise records, posted back-to-back games with over 20 assists, and was an all-star again. Despite the Hawks missing the playoffs, Young remains one of the league's most dangerous offensive creators. 21. Evan Mobley. Mobley played 71 games and averaged 18.5 points, 9.3 rebounds, and 3.2 assists, while shooting over 55% from the field and 37% from deep. His true shooting hit 63%, and he posted elite advanced stats across the board. He won Defensive Player of the Year, made All-NBA second team, and earned his first All-Star selection. His block rate was nearly 5%, and he averaged over 9 win shares on the season. Cleveland went 64-18, and Mobley was their defensive anchor. At just 24, he's already one of the most complete two-way bigs in the league. 20. Kawhi Leonard. Leonard only played 37 games, but averaged 21.5 points, nearly 6 rebounds, and over 3 assists on close to 50% shooting. He posted a true shooting mark just under 60% and kept his turnover rate below 10%, despite a usage rate near 28. In the playoffs, he dropped 39 in Game 2 against Denver and finished the series with elite two-way numbers. His advanced metrics were strong, plus 3.1 box plus minus, 0.141 win shares per 48. At 34, he's still one of the league's most efficient, impactful wings when on the floor. 19. Jaylen Brown. Brown played 63 games and averaged 22.2 points, 5.8 rebounds, and 4.5 assists on a Celtics team that won 61 games. He posted a usage rate just under 29% and was named an All-Star reserve. In the playoffs, he averaged over 22 points and 7 rebounds across 11 games. Even while playing through a torn meniscus, he dropped 26 points, 8 boards, and 12 assists in a must-win Game 5 against New York. After winning Finals MVP in 2024, he followed it up with a strong season. At 28, he's a top-tier two-way wing heading into next year. 18, Jalen Williams. Jalen's rise has been sharp and steady, and now he's locked in as a core star for Oklahoma City. He averaged over 21 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists last season while shooting efficiently from the floor and deep. His usage was high, but he kept his turnovers low and still played strong defense. That kind of balance doesn't show up often, especially in players under 25. He made the All-Star game, All-NBA third team, and the All-Defensive second team. In the playoffs, he kept producing through every round, helping seal Oklahoma City's first title. With a new 5-year deal signed, he's stepping into 2025, ready to anchor both ends and keep winning. 17, Pascal. Pascal just played 78 games and gave Indiana a mix of scoring, rebounding, and passing that almost nobody at his position can match. He averaged over 22 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists while shooting nearly 60% true shooting. That includes over 42% from 3. He started every game and stayed consistent all year. His assist rate was top tier for a forward, and his turnover rate stayed low. Indiana finished 50-32, reached the finals, and Pascal was central to it. He dropped 24 points and 22 boards in the first round, then kept producing. Now 30, he signed through his prime. 16, Kyrie. Kyrie played 50 games last season and still averaged over 24 points with elite efficiency. He shot over 40% from deep and over 91% from the line. His usage was nearly 28%, and he kept turnovers below 10%. Rare for a volume guard. His assist rate climbed too, showing growth as a playmaker after the Luka trade. He earned his 9th All-Star selection, but Dallas fell short, finishing 39 and 43. Then came the ACL tear in March. Still, he signed a 3-year deal worth $119 million, keeping him tied to Dallas. If recovery stays on schedule, he'll be back in January, ready to produce again. 15, Paolo Banchero. Paolo played just 46 games, but still led Orlando in scoring, rebounding, and assists per minute. He averaged nearly 26 points, 7.5 rebounds, and nearly 5 assists, while posting career highs across the board. Even after tearing his oblique, he came back in January and exploded, dropping multiple 35-point nights, empowering Orlando into the playoff. In 5 games against Boston, he averaged almost 30 points per game. His usage rate, over 33%. His advanced stats backed it all up. Efficiency, impact, value. Now signed to a 5-year rookie max deal, Paolo enters 2025 as the 22-year-old cornerstone of the Magic's future. 14, Devin Booker. Booker played 75 games last season and averaged over 25 points and 7 assists while leading Phoenix in usage and offensive output. His true shooting percentage was nearly 59, and his assist rate cracked 31%. He kept his turnovers down too, despite almost 30% of the offense running through him. The Suns missed the playoffs, finishing 36 and 46, but Booker still made the All-Star game and signed a massive 2-year extension worth $145 million. He's now under contract through 2029. Even with Durant gone, Booker remains Phoenix's centerpiece. Efficient, productive, and durable. He's not fading. He's just getting more dangerous. 13, Cade Cunningham. Cade's 4th season put him in rare company, averaging over 26 points, 6 rebounds, and 9 assists while starting 70 games. He joined Oscar Robertson as one of the only players under 24 to post those numbers. Detroit improved by 30 wins, earned the 6th seed, and snapped a 17-year playoff drought. His advanced metrics show elite playmaking with a 43% assist rate, strong usage, and a plus 3.9 box plus minus. He signed a max rookie extension worth up to $269 million, locking in as Detroit's franchise cornerstone. In the playoffs, he kept up production, delivering Detroit's 3rd ever playoff triple-double. He's an undeniable star heading into 2026. 12, Kevin Durant. Durant's not slowing down. At 36, he averaged over 26 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists a night while shooting over 43% from 3. He ranked top 11 in 3-point accuracy among high-volume players and dropped over 30,000 career points. He still played over 2,000 minutes and finished with elite true shooting. Even after missing 20 games, he kept a high usage rate with low turnovers. His advanced stats were top tier too, with a box plus minus of 3.2 and a VORP of 3. Now with Houston, he's projected to be a perfect fit next to younger creators. Durant's game has aged with control, skill, and elite efficiency. 11, Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell played 71 games, leading Cleveland to 64 wins and the top seed in the East. He averaged 24 points, 5 assists, and nearly 5 rebounds, while posting a true shooting percentage of 57.5. His usage stayed high, but he still ranked among the league's most efficient guards. He made the All-NBA first team, started the All-Star game, and finished top 5 in MVP voting. In the playoffs, he averaged over 34 points and broke a long-standing scoring streak record. He signed a 3-year extension in July, locking himself in as Cleveland's franchise leader. His advanced metrics all point to sustained elite production heading into next season. 10. Victor Wembanyama. Wemby's sophomore season was short, but wild. In just 46 games, he averaged over 24 points, 11 boards, nearly 4 blocks, and hit over 143. He led the league in blocks per game and posted a massive box plus minus of 6.5. His true shooting percentage was 59.4, all while using over 30% of possession. His block rate was an absurd 10.4%. He made his first All-Star team, broke multiple records, and ranked 5th in overall player rankings heading into 2026. Even with the shutdown for medical reasons, he's cleared to return and enters the season as a certified fourth. 9. Anthony Davis. Despite missing time, Davis dominated both ends. In 51 games split between the Lakers and Mavericks, he averaged nearly 25 points and 12 rebounds, with top 10 advanced stats, including a box plus minus of 5.4 and PR of 26.3. He was an All-NBA second-team pick, made his 10th All-Star game, and earned his 5th All-Defensive first-team nod. After being traded mid-season to Dallas, he dropped a triple-double with 7 blocks and finished the year scoring 40 in the play-in. Even at 32, his per-minute numbers remain elite, and with the max contract locked in, he's still one of the league's best two-way bigs. 8. LeBron James. LeBron just finished his 20th season with the Lakers, and somehow he's still putting up numbers like he's in his prime. At 40 years old, he played 70 games and averaged over 24 points, nearly 8 rebounds, and more than 8 assists a night. He shot over 51% from the field and nearly 38% from 3. He helped lead the Lakers to 50 wins and a top 3 seed in the West. Even with some missed games for foot soreness, he stayed reliable and productive. He picked up his player option and is returning for season 23. LeBron's not just still here, he's still one of the best. 7. Steph Curry. Curry just wrapped another huge season, even at 37. He played 70 games and averaged 24 points, 6 assists, and over 4 rebounds. He led the league in free throw percentage at 93% and knocked down over 300 threes. Again, he made the All-NBA second team and won All-Star Game MVP in front of the home crowd. In the playoffs, he was clutch in the play-in, then led Golden State past Houston before an injury cut his postseason short. He also became the first player ever to hit 4,000 threes and reach 25,000 points. Still efficient, still sharp, still one of the toughest players to guard. 6. Anthony Edwards. Edwards made the leap this year. He averaged over 27 points, nearly 6 rebounds, and 4.5 assists. While hitting almost 40% from deep, he played 79 games and led the entire league in threes made. At just 23, he was named to the All-Star game and earned second-team All-NBA honors. He finished 7th in MVP voting and 3rd in clutch voting. He carried Minnesota through 2 playoff rounds and showed he can lead when it counts. His scoring, decision-making, and durability all hit career highs. With a growing playmaking role and elite shot-making, Edwards is now clearly one of the top 10 players in the league. 5. Jalen Brunson. Brunson had his best season yet. He averaged 26 points, over 7 assists, and shot nearly 39% from deep. He led the Knicks to 51 wins and a trip to the Eastern Conference Finals. He played 65 games, all starts, and earned All-NBA second-team honors. He also won the league's Clutch Player of the Year after hitting multiple game winners in high-pressure moments. In the playoffs, he averaged nearly 30 points in the first round and kept that pace deep into the postseason. Brunson's locked in as the Knicks leader and enters next season as a clear top 10 player. 4. Luka. Luka averaged over 28 points, 8 rebounds, and nearly 8 assists across 50 games last season. He shot 45% from the field and over 36% from 3, while maintaining one of the league's highest usage rates. After a mid-season trade to the Lakers, he still posted the same stats and led them to an 18-10 stretch. Even with a knee injury that kept him out for a few weeks, he finished top 5 in advanced metrics like box plus minus. He signed a 3-year extension with Los Angeles and enters the season fully healthy. At just 26, Luka's still one of the game's top 5 players. 3. Giannis. Giannis averaged over 30 points, nearly 12 rebounds, and 6.5 assists, while shooting over 60% from the field. He played 67 games and led the Bucks in every major category. His efficiency stayed elite, even with one of the highest usage rates in the league. He earned first-team All-NBA honors and was an All-Star for the 9th time. Despite Milwaukee's early playoff exit, Giannis still dropped a 30-point triple-double in the final game. He ranked top 5 in win shares, box plus minus, and player efficiency. At just 30, he's still in his prime and enters next season as one of the league's top 3 players. 2. Shea. Shea led the NBA in scoring with nearly 33 points per game and helped Oklahoma City finish with the best record in the league. He won MVP, Finals MVP, and a title, all in the same year. He played 76 games, shot over 51% from the field, and posted career highs in assists and win shares. His team's offensive rating jumped nearly 11 points when he was on the floor. In the playoffs, he averaged nearly 30 points a game over 23 games and led all players in postseason scoring. He signed a massive extension and enters next year locked in as one of the league's core 3. 1. Nikola Jokic. Jokic averaged nearly 30 points, 13 rebounds, and more than 10 assists per game during the regular season. He shot over 41% from three-point range and led the league with a true shooting percentage above 66%. He finished first in player efficiency rating, box plus minus, and value over replacement player, and came in second in MVP voting behind Shea. The Nuggets were plus 5.3 points per 100 possessions with him on the court, and minus 10.4 without him, a swing of over 15 points. He played more than 36 minutes per game while maintaining elite efficiency. In the playoffs, he averaged 26 points, 13 rebounds, and 8 assists per game across 14 games. That included a 42-point, 22-rebound masterpiece in Game 1 against Oklahoma City. Jokic remains the league's most complete offensive player and continues to anchor Denver's entire system on both ends. At age 30, he enters the 2026 season as arguably the most impactful player in basketball. If you enjoyed this, I'm going to be posting a lot here. I would greatly appreciate it if you could subscribe. Thanks for watching.